The Übermensch, does it refer to a real existing person? When we look at Nietzsche's own texts, the answer to this question is definitive: no. In fact, Nietzsche uses a stark analogy to describe just how distant this goal is from us. The Übermensch is as distant from today's human as today's human is from the ape. So if it's not a real person, what is it? According to Nietzsche, the Übermensch is not an actual existing human being, but rather an aim. This aim is a person who determines his own values rather than follows traditional moral values. And most importantly, he anchors himself entirely in this world, rejecting any belief in an afterlife. This is precisely why Nietzsche's Zarathustra is so angered by the despisers of the body. They are the ones who reject the pain and hardship of this world, seeking true value in an imaginary realm like heaven or an afterlife. According to Nietzsche, the belief in an afterlife, such as the one promised by Christianity, is an imaginary construct that devalues life in this world. It offers solace to people for their suffering, because they are promised a better life awaits them. But this situation weakens a person's will to take responsibility for their own life and to transform it. This passive acceptance stands in direct opposition to the Übermensch ideal, which creates its own values and embraces this world entirely. So, if the Übermensch, who centers this world, is such a difficult goal to reach, how should humanity proceed? According to Nietzsche, people must sacrifice themselves to attain the Übermensch. However, this sacrifice is not the ascetic, afterlife sacrifice found in Christianity. This is more like the sort of sacrifice that parents would make for their children. That is, they dedicate themselves to the prosperity of a single, stronger new species of man. This notion of self-sacrifice, reinterpreted not as blind obedience but as an act of creative devotion, brings us to Nietzsche's most profound and challenging idea, the eternal recurrence. This idea provides a powerful lens through which we can understand life affirmation. So what is eternal recurrence? Basically, it is the idea that life, in its every detail, cyclically repeats itself forever. We have lived this life infinite times, and we will live it infinite times again. The key question is, who wants to live the same life forever? The answer is the Übermensch. Because a person who does not want to live the same life forever is not satisfied with their life. The Übermensch, on the other hand, has the power to embrace his life entirely and to repeat it forever. Nietzsche rejects the false consolation offered by the afterlife and replaces it with a much more demanding challenge: the doctrine of eternal recurrence. This power to say yes to life, even in its eternal repetition, is the ultimate ideal Nietzsche proposes. If this radical interpretation of life affirmation has caught your interest, you can explore the groundwork for this topic by watching our first video, Why is Nietzsche so misunderstood?